Welcome to ACE Engineering Academy. Today I'm here to interview a good student who got All India rank 40 in GATE CSC. So let us welcome Mr. Mohammed Nazal. Hi Mohammed.
Hi, sir.
How are you, Mohammed? Hearty congratulations.
I'm fine, sir. Very happy.
Yeah. On behalf of entire ACE Engineering Academy and our team members, okay, we are congratulating you on securing AR 48th rank.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So could you please introduce yourself briefly?
Yes, sir. I'm Mohammed Nazal. I'm a 2025 pass out from College of Engineering, Trivandrum. I recently got AR 40 in GATE 2026 Computer Science subject.
Very nice. So you passed in 2020, right?
2025.
2025. That's what actually I
Yes.
thought it is 2020. So
Yeah.
his luck is there. So 2025 you passed out. So
Yeah.
is it your first attempt?
Yes, sir. No, sir. I attempted in my final year also.
Okay. You attempted in final year also. Afterwards, it is your second attempt, right? After completion of final year course.
Second attempt, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. We know that you got all in rank 40. May I know what is your score?
937.
937. How many marks have you secured?
I have secured 80.19.
Okay, fine. I want to ask some personal questions like why did you decide to prepare for GATE?
One thing, sir, primarily, I wanted to go to IIT after my 12th. I had attempted IIT JEE Advanced, but I couldn't crack the advanced exam that time. So I joined College of Engineering, Trivandrum. It was my dream to go to IIT. Also, my parents wish to go to IIT. And second, I wasn't very happy with the career opportunities I got after passing out from my college. So I thought this is the time for me to write GATE and get into IIT.
A very good decision,
Yes.
Mohammed. And one more thing, have you heard about that there are some PSUs based on GATE rank, right? PSUs
Yes,
based on
sir.
the GATE
Yes.
rank. Yeah, are you targeting for
Yes, sir.
those PSUs?
No, sir. I think I will go for MTech right now.
Okay.
I,
Means after completion of MTech, are you going for research or are you going for any software industry?
sir, I don't have any prior research experience. I want to try some research also. So I will test both.
Yeah. Actually, the basic idea and objective of this interview is now there are many upcoming batches are in the AC Engineering Academy, and also
Okay.
there are many student younger generations who are studying BTech second year and third year. They're also aiming for GATE. So maybe if I ask the questions, whatever they are having in their mind, okay, definitely
Okay.
your input will be valuable for those students, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sure.
That is the objective of this interview. So I want to ask few questions. Generally, these are not my questions. These questions are collected from the students. Okay. So
Okay, sir.
I hope your honest answers definitely will help for them their preparation.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir.
Yeah. So I prepared some questions also, like regarding preparation strategy point of view, like how did you plan your preparation, overall preparation?
Sir, when I joined ACE Academy offline classes in May, so they had told me that my syllabus will be over by November to December. So I planned everything according to that. And also, I had planned cyclic revisions during this period also. Like after completing a subject, I will revise that subject along with the new subject, and I continued to do so for every subject. And I ensured that I revised every completed subject at least once in a month.
Nice, very nice. Actually, I know that because from the past 18 years we are teaching the GATE for the GATE aspirants, and we are conducting classes from morning 6:30 to up to 1 p.m. That is one batch, or
Yes,
maybe
yes,
afternoon 2 p.m. to 8:30 another batch, right? Correct.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Which batch you attended, like morning batch or evening batch?
Morning batch, sir.
Morning batch. Like how did you manage remaining time? Because morning 6:30 you are entering the classroom, by 1:30 you are leaving, right?
Yes,
After
sir.
1:30, what is your plan? Plan of action?
I will go to hostel, have lunch, and I will take a short nap, 20 minutes maximum, and then I will go back to my study hall to study. Like any time more than that, we will waste a lot of time sleeping. So
Yeah.
I will take a maximum 20 minutes break and continue study after that.
Okay. I have one more question based on this. For example, if any current subject is going on, for example, let us consider algorithm subject is going on, okay, morning 6:30 to 1
Yes,
p.m.
sir.
Then which subject are you doing revision in the afternoon time? Like what is your plan of action? Like are you doing revision the current subject or the subject is already completed? Like how you plan the revision?
After class, I will dedicate 3 to 4 hours for the current day's classes, and I will study the notes and practice PYQs of that day's classes. And after, I think, mainly after dinner, I will go to the revisions.
Okay. Actually, most of the student what they're asking, like for example, there are at most 10 subjects are in GATE CSA.
Yes.
Suppose, for example, let us assume that there are three subjects already completed. For example, you can say TOC completed, compiler is completed, DBMS is completed. Now the current subject, algorithm subject is going on, right? So while they are attending algorithm classes,
Yes.
as three subjects already completed, then what type of revision strategy they have to apply? Do they revise those three subjects every day, or do they revise only present subject? Like what is the strategy you followed?
Uh, I made short notes during the classes itself. After classes, I will prepare short notes for that subject, and I will wake up at least in 5:30 in the morning, and I will revise my short notes book so that I will read all three subjects or four subjects that is completed that day itself in morning itself. Just I will only read it. I won't memorize it or anything, but I will read that every day morning. Then I will go to the class.
Yeah, what I understood from our discussion, it is nothing but every day we should have eye contact with the subject
Yes,
so
yes,
that
sir.
we never forget the subject, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And
Like
the short
you said,
notes, yeah, please,
you
please.
you used to say in class to do like that itself.
Yeah. So that short notes we are used to call as a micro notes. Every day
Yes,
we should have that micro notes in our handy, and every day we
yes,
need to see the content. You no need to memo
yes,
remembering that. At least you should have eye
yes,
contact with those concepts, right?
yes, sir.
Yeah. So listeners, please understand because these are the question definitely in your mind also while attending the coaching. If any current subject is going on, it is always advisable to revise the previously completed subjects with the help of micro notes. Okay. You should prepare short notes and every day you should revise all those topics. Okay. Thank you, Mohammed, for that. Okay. Let me have another question because I have written every question on the notes actually because
Okay,
many students they are keep on asking these questions. You
okay,
are a
sir.
successful person. Definitely, if they listen from your voice, definitely they will get good motivation.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir.
Yeah. And mathematics is the backbone for computer science, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, how did you prepare for this mathematics like calculus, linear algebra, probability, and also aptitude topic?
So for mathematics, I had some very good base, a very good strong understanding from my college itself about linear algebra and probability. So I hadn't studied that initially. The classes also came at the end of the syllabus completion, so I was comfortable with that. But I also used to practice PYQs from the textbook, ACE PYQ textbook daily for max. And for apti also, I used to dedicate at least 30 minutes daily for verbal ability and all for every day.
Good, Mohammed. Actually, I have one more question in this preparation point of view also. Like in mathematics, for example, if you take linear algebra subject or calculus, or it may be probability. So you are saying that you are doing revision by using class notes and practicing question from the PYQ, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Suppose this linear algebra, if you consider linear algebra or calculus or probability, these three topics are also available for other branches like ECE, EEE, mechanical branches, right?
Yes, sir.
Have you collected and prepared those PYQ questions also, or have you prepared only CSC questions?
No, sir. I prepared for every branches. Like
Every branch question.
our
Yeah.
yes, sir. Our PYQ book contain every branches questions. So I did every branches questions.
Listeners, this is the most important point
Yes,
because
sir.
mathematics means they are thinking linear algebra, calculus, probability. They are just reading the class notes and they're revising only CSC branch questions. No, it's not like that. It is compulsory you have to go through ACE, EEE, mechanical, and civil engineering branch questions also because almost syllabus is same. You can get plenty of questions for practice. Very good, Muhammad. I really appreciate because that is most important. And that is a backbone for the computer science. Okay. Yeah. So afterwards, like practice and mock test point of view, like how many mock tests did you attempt?
I think I attempted around 30 to 40 full length mock tests.
Full and mock test.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I have one question.
And
Suppose, yeah,
also I had attempted or okay,
yeah,
sir.
please,
Continue,
please,
sir.
please carry on.
I also did 25 years PYQ papers. I took out previous year papers and I completed each one by one
Okay.
during the last month.
Good. Very good, Muhammad. Actually, I have one more question here. See, after attending the mock test paper,
Yes, sir.
like approximately it is taking 3 hours time. Then how did you analyze that paper and how much time have you spent for analysis?
So generally after mock test, I will take a short break, uh, like for food or something. Like then I will come back. I will give maximum 2 to 3 hours for analyzing my mocks. I will check every questions, even if it's right or wrong. I will check if I know the concept or if I just guess the answer or is the method I did wrong or I can if I can do it in a simpler way. I will analyze those things and I will check which subject I am scoring the lower, and I will try to uh, study that subject that day itself. I just mock up that subject that day itself.
Very nice. Means you are identifying what are the mistakes you did and you are fixing those
Yes, sir.
mistakes on the day itself only, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah. I have one more question that is regarding order of the preparation. For example, for any particular subject, if you take, which order we need to follow? Like which order means generally in AC Engineering Academy, first we are teaching subject. Afterwards, there are some books like workbook and then classroom textbook, bits and bytes, and PYQ questions. In what order we need to do the revision for these topics?
I think, sir, the primary thing should be class notes and PYQ.
Very nice. Okay.
And after that we can do workbook and bits and bytes if we have time, and also subject wise tests in our test series or something.
Okay. Okay.
I also refer to some standards textbooks for some subjects also.
Standard textbooks also.
Yes, sir.
Good. Good. So, for example, if you consider like PYQ questions, while doing revision or while practicing PYQ questions, suppose any particular question, if you say answer is A, did you analyze why not B, why not C, why not D?
Yes, sir. Initially I used to have time for that. Like I checked all options, which scenario the other options will be correct and all. And at the time end of preparations, I didn't get time for all of that. Like in for the last subjects and all, like it was a bit heavy for me to do all that. So I think for algorithms, COA, those were the first subjects that taught at ACE Academy. I think
Okay.
for those subjects I had done all that.
Good, very good. Actually, the reason why I'm asking those type of question nowadays, if you observe last year paper, this 2026 paper, most of the question they
Yes.
ask multiple select questions, right? MSQ.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So until unless if you answer each and every question like why not B, why not C, why not D, this approach, it is very difficult to answer MSQ questions. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, sir. I think that approach helped me to score better. Some of the MSQ questions were one answer correct questions, so I was a little bit confused uh, to attempt or not. If I get if it will be a right or wrong. Uh, at the end, it got right.
Yeah. Means you would like to suggest to the listeners like you have to practice PYQ questions by not only focusing the correct answer, you have to give the proper reason why not B, why not C, why not D if A is the correct answer, right?
Yes, sir. Otherwise, we can't get MSQ correct.
Exactly, exactly. This is
Yes,
what I heard from the students also because this year many people they didn't score good marks only because of MSQs.
yes, sir. Yes,
Okay. To answer MSQ, analytical thinking is compulsory required. That is possible only if you do PYQ questions with kind of reasons like why not B, why not C, why not D if A is the correct answer. Very nice, very
yes.
nice. Okay. And what was your revision strategy in the last 30 days?
In the last 30 days, I only checked my micro notes only because I was doing full length tests and PYQ papers. So it is not possible to check out the class notes that time. So I mostly focused on my micro notes.
Yeah. It means that like if you did any mistake in the mock test or PV questions, you are just referring the mic notes. By using that mic notes, you are going to the class notes. You're only revising that particular topic where you did the mistake,
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it will be wasting a lot of time.
Correct.
Yes, sir.
Correct. So how best it is you to write micro notes? Is it really worth to write micro notes or not? Because you're studying 10 subjects, 10 into 2 notes, there are 20 notes are available. Like how this micro notes concept is useful for your preparation?
So the all the 10 subjects will be completed into a small notebook. So we can carry it anywhere. We can take it out in a bus or a train. Uh, I carried it to the exam center. I used to study from the bus itself. So it's very handy. So we can quickly revise whatever topic we are not remembering and all. So it's very useful and it's 100% a student should prepare micro notes.
Very nice, very nice. Listeners, please try to understand. Instead of reading multiple notes multiple times, it's better to revise one notes multiple times. Am I right, Mohammed?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So then only it is possible to write micro notes. With the help of micro notes, you need to revise the complete notes. Okay, you always carry that micro notes in your handy. So very nice, Mohammed. And actually, during this preparation, generally when people are starting preparation in the beginning stage, they have a lot of enthusiasm for learning every topic. When days are passing and subjects are increasing, automatically they are getting demotivated, right?
Yes, sir.
In your case, what was the toughest phase of your preparation?
I think it was during September to October, where there were two subjects at a time for me. Like morning 6:30 to 8:30, I had to attend classes, and I had to manage all this class notes and revision. And I had got a fever that time, so I used to come with that fever to the class. I used to sit in the class from 6:30 to 8:30. So
Great.
I was
So that is the toughest situation you face,
yes,
right?
yes, sir, yes, sir.
Okay. So because you crossed all those hurdles, that's the reason you are here now.
Thank
Okay.
you, sir.
Really, see once we get success, and if that success comes under a lot of hard work and efforts, okay. Generally, people psychology point of view, your efforts will be rewarded only if the result comes in favor of you.
Yes, sir.
Correct?
Yes, sir, that's true. Yes,
Uh,
sir, that's true.
so the rank 40 is not at all easy. So behind that 40th rank, there is a lot of hard work is there. I can understand the pain, how much you had at the time. So yeah, let me move to the next question. Like sometimes how did you motivate yourself if you score very low marks in the mock test and all? Because sometimes very many students, what they're saying, sir, I'm getting very low marks in the mock test. What I have to do, what I have to do. Frequently we are getting questions from the students. How did you get motivated by yourself if you get low score in any mock test?
First thing, sir, initially I used to get low marks in the mock test. So I was very demotivated. I would talk to my friends. Some of them were getting more marks. I am seeing more marks in there. They used to share screenshots and all. We used to discuss about that. But I decided that I won't look at the marks. I will only look at the where I did wrong, the questions I did wrong, the subjects I'm weak, and etc. So I focused on that weak subjects, and the marks eventually increased.
Excellent. Means listeners, please try to understand. You don't worry about the end result. Only focus on the process. If you love the process and the way how you are solving the questions, automatically you will get good marks. Okay. So even Muhammad, many times I'm getting this question from the student. How many hours I need to study for GATE exam like that? I'm getting question from the students. Listeners, please understand. There is no particular time limit for preparation. So in the midnight, suppose if you wake up for drinking some water, you would like to read some algorithm subject or database subject or computer network subject. Just stay there and open the notes and read it. Okay. So as long as you never feel bored about the subject, as long as you never look at the watch side, okay, means when you're doing any work, if you never look at the watch side, how much time is there, you will get the success. So while doing that process, if you don't find any time, automatically success will come. Am I right, Mohammed?
Yes, sir,
Yeah.
100%.
The moment when you start any topic, immediately if you see how much time is there, how much time I need to study, obviously will not get success. Okay. So I hope Mohammed, you did all these things, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Suppose in the exam day, what is your experience in the exam day?
So I was very confident while entering exam hall. I when I saw the questions, I was very happy. During the aptitude section, it was very easy for me. Like I attempted, but then my uh, network went down, so I panicked. They switched me to another system. I lost the momentum. I thought it's gone, and but eventually, when the marks came, the questions came, it was okay for me. But I was little disappointed after coming out of exam hall, because this much MSQs and all, I was worried I won't be able to score much. But when I came home and checked the questions, I did mostly correct answers. I was very
Yeah.
relieved.
Yeah, Mohammed, you are saying that the network down during the examination time?
Yes, sir. My system went down,
How much
so they
time
shifted.
gap is there? How much time gap they arrange immediately next system?
They arranged immediately within 5 minutes, I think.
So you don't feel any pressure at the time, right?
No, sir. I lost the
Okay.
momentum, but I didn't feel much.
Okay, okay, fine. Very nice. Like before entering the exam hall, definitely you might have some plan, like which section we need to start, which section we need to end, like that. Okay. Did you make any plan like aptitude and 1 mark and 2 marks? Or what is your strategy regarding these sections?
Sir, I made my own strategy by attempting mock tests. I told you I attempted 30 to 40 mock tests.
Mm.
So, by attempting that, I understood that I could do aptitude more faster. So, I completed all the aptitude section first within 15 or 20 minutes. Then I fully focused on MCQ questions. So, I completed all the MCQ. I completed all the MCQ easier questions. I completed all the easier questions. Then I came again and completed the other questions.
Okay, very nice. But after entering the exam hall, did you find any surprise in the test?
No, sir.
No. So everything, whatever
I
you
was a
prepared in
little
say,
surprised by some. Yeah, a little surprises were there from subjects like TOC and CN. But in the end, I got.
you manage it somehow, right?
Yeah, I managed it, sir.
Yeah. See, listeners, please understand the difference between rankers and normal people. I told many times in the class also. So whatever questions you prepared, if the same model question appears in the exam paper, definitely will be the ranker. So if you see any new question, if you see every question is a surprise for you, definitely you will not get good rank. Am I right, Mohammed?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Correct, sir.
So yes, in order to minimize the surprise questions, first you need to do rigorous preparation, and you see all types of model before entering the exam hall only. Okay, don't see different model in the exam hall, friends. Please try to understand. Okay, it is not by luck. It is only systematic and a smart and hard work approach is required to get rank below 100. That's the reason Mohammed Nazal is in front of us today. Okay. Yeah, Mohammed, I have only few more questions. Okay, I don't want to waste your time because these are the questions came from our GATE
No problem,
aspirants
sir. No
preparing
problem.
for that. Okay.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. No problem.
Yeah. What would be your top three tips for GATE aspirants?
So first tip should will be start early as soon as possible. Like don't waste much time. If you are preparing for next year, start now itself. If we can complete the syllabus as soon as possible, we can start the revisions and we can start the mock tests and etc. So if we start late, we won't get much time for revision. So revision is the most important thing in the preparation. Aside from everything, revision is the most important thing. So start as soon as possible. And the second would be don't skip PYQs. Do every PYQs. PYQs should be the standard. We shouldn't. We should analyze every PYQs, analyze each options, check out which concept they are asking repeatedly, and make sure you are thorough with that concept. Mainly, the same concept is repeated in every year, so we should be thorough in PYQ. And the third tip should be you should attempt as much tests as you can. It will give you the complete plan you have to follow during your real examination. The real examination will feel like another mock test you write
Yes.
from your own home.
Yeah, listeners, please understand. He is giving very important tips. Actually, the first one you have to start early. That is the most important. Generally, when you're starting second year of BTech, it's better to start. Okay. And the second point he mentioned about PYQ questions. You believe me, without having PYQ preparation, there is no good rank in GATE. Because from the past 18 years, I'm observing the rankers. They are telling first important point is give preference to PYQs. And the third point he mentioned about mock test, which is a real mock test papers giving good practice for attempting GATE exam paper. Okay. Yeah. So how does this coaching is useful for securing AR 40 rank? How does ACE Engineering Academy coaching is helpful for you?
Sir, first thing, the teachers are brilliant. They are very helpful. They are very approachable. So, like in class, they are after classes they will stay for doubt clearance, and in classes also the notes are very good. We can just rely on those notes itself. We don't have to uh, refer from anywhere else. The class notes is enough, and we will do enough practice from the class itself. And teachers are available anytime through phone itself. And I think the students coming to ACE also are very helpful. There is a right amount of peer pressure among the students, so it will be enough to push ourselves to study like everyone else and to study a step ahead of everyone else. We will have a little peer pressure, but it's good for us.
Yeah. So we are really proud of you, Mohammed Najal, on entire behalf of ACE Engineering Academy and our team members. Okay. And thank you so much for sharing your experience. I'm sure your journey and practical advice will help many GATE aspirants now. Okay. And thank you so much for your precious time. And really, we are proud of you. Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.